Quick disclaimer before this video begins, this is a fourth part to a series, so I'd recommend watching the other videos first. However, if you don't want to do that, there's a brief summary of the previous videos in the description. Ohio had most of North America under its control, however it still wanted all of it, so Ohio immediately set out to take Greenland, this time making sure not to make a mistake and end up in Iceland like last time. However, after hearing Ohio was after them, Greenland legally changed its name to Iceland and switched Iceland's name to Greenland, so Ohio ended up taking over Iceland again, under the impression it was Greenland this time. After thinking they had Greenland, Ohio immediately set to planning on taking over Europe, aware that Germany had taken back Poland from them, but not aware that the group of countries, aka Mr. Worldwide, was currently putting into action their plan on defeating Ohio. Ohio spent 2 months training their army and preparing to launch a full-out assault on Europe, which was then shortened into a 20-second training montage of seemingly unrelated events with inspiring music played in the background. During these 2 months, however, the group Mr. Worldwide, here referred to as the acronym MWW, was preparing for the siege of Ohio, or rather the entirety of North America, using the strength of Sealand and Great Britain's navy, the berserker-like ability of the Russians, and the combined forces of the rest of the countries. They devised a plan to surround Ohio and take it out in one quick, decisive move. However, on February 24th of 2033, the day before the attack, disaster struck the MWW. Taiwan, using the advantage of the chaos Ohio had caused, overthrew the Chinese government and remade China as West Taiwan. Atlantis also resurfaced after it had vanished for 1,000 years, and challenged Sealand's authority of the seas. Sealand's navy wasn't big enough to fight 2 wars, so this ultimately forced Sealand out of the MWW, and marked the beginning of the Sea Time War, in which modern technology faced off against ancient magic. With these 2 countries now out of the group, the MWW had to back out of its current plan and try to re-strategize. However, the British Navy had already been set up to bombard the East Coast during the attack and planned to refuel at the East Coast afterwards. At the order of the retreat, they turned back and made it halfway across the ocean before running out of fuel, allowing the Ohio Navy to catch up. The Battle of the T lasted 2 days, with both sides suffering heavy losses, Ohio losing 75% of its navy and Britain only losing 60%. Realizing the risk of defeat, Captain James S. Kirk, captain of the Ohio Navy, demanded the surrender of the British fleet, which was run by Captain Franz M. British. After the British Navy refused to surrender, the Ohio Navy threatened to pour 15 metric tons of tea into the ocean. This threat was met with the surrender of the British Navy. After discovering that this Hail Mary move would indeed work against Great Britain, Ohio negotiated a deal using tea as leverage that put Britain out of the MWW, and would result in Ohio selling tea to Britain at a low price with no tariffs. Although Ohio had not taken very much new land, it had still grown stronger, and the MWW had grown weaker with the loss of 3 countries and its navy. However, although the MWW had been caught off guard, they still had no plans to go down without a fight. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I know I feel dumb saying that. If you have any ideas for parts of this series, maybe jokes to put in, feel free to comment it. If I like it and decide to use it, I will give you credit in the video, so feel free to do that. Thanks for watching again.